they had a whole line of backs. You know, they had Ahman Green, they had Phillips. Was it? I forgot who came behind him, but they always had like, you know, that big Buckhalter, all those type people, man.
Yeah.
Yo, man, what happened, man?
Like you said, it went to passing attack. It's not the same anymore.
Yeah.
And another name you forgot to mention was Ricky Williams.
Oh, Ricky Williams. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, at Texas, you know, we played against him 2 years.
Oh, you played against Ricky?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man. That dude was awesome, bro. Like, I don't even think you can do that no more. I mean, LSU tried it this year, man, where you can just make the running back the focal point of the offense and get about 200 yards every game. But Ricky was getting like 200, 250. You know, when he broke the record, he had like almost 250.
Yeah, exactly. I saw firsthand. He ran for about 200 on us both years, but we beat him both years. But like I said, we couldn't stop him, you know? Yeah.
So what do you think the spread offense, if you guys actually, you know what? I remember, man, you know, because I took a liking to y'all team when I was a little, you know, in high school and stuff like that. Did you guys have like a version of the spread offense like your senior year? Because it seemed like you guys threw the ball a lot to try to get Coy Detmer the Heisman, bro.
Hey, you're right. The offense changed. You know, my freshman year, I came in, we was under Coach McCartney, and we ran the ball like 80% of the time. Neuheiser came in, and that's what he wanted to do was pass. You know, we went to spread, we went to trips, you know what I mean? We barely ran tight, you know, 2 tight ends and ran the ball. So offense definitely changed when he came in. I think that kind of threw us off a little bit because we were used to one thing, and then coming in trying to adapt to a new system. I mean, we were successful, and with that, I think we were successful because of the recruits we had from Coach McCartney. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it worked to a certain extent till you met a team that knew how to defend it,
right?
Like Nebraska. So.
Yeah, I don't know. That Neuheiser dude, man. How was he as a coach, man? Because he just, you know how like some people when you watch him on TV and stuff like that, you just got a little bit of snake oil type person. Was he like that? Because he just seemed kind of, you know, even when I listen to him now on ESPN sometimes, because he be doing some guest spots, he seemed kind of shady.
Oh yeah, I mean, he was a great mind. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Our scheme was great, but he didn't get our. We didn't respect him. You know what I mean? We had a name for him. We called him Tricky Ricky. You know what I mean? And whenever he talked to a team, he'd turn out the lights. How can you turn out the lights and address your team? Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, he had a great mind, but he just didn't reach. You know what I mean? Like, you're right. He had a sneaky part to him. You know, he was in it for himself. But, you know, he was my coach for 3 years, and, you know, we had a pretty good, you know, run.
Yeah. Hey, Herschel, man, I'm going to take a short break, man. Hey, hold on a second, man.
Don't be blowing me up.
It's your boy Triple Black. We back in the seat. Hey, man. Hey, I know we talked about a lot, you know, and now we're finna talk about the real point of the show, Herschel, man. Since you a, you know, legendary running back, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna chop it up about the state of running backs, man, in college and in the pros, and we're gonna finish the show off by talking about your Dallas Cowgirls, man. What's going on with them? Hey, man, but you know what? Like 2-3 weeks ago, man, I thought Fournette was everything, and I still do think he everything, man. But you know, do you think it's just he's getting worn out right now?
I think so, yeah. I mean, look at it. He's a true sophomore.
Yeah.
I mean, I think other teams are starting to focus on him now. He has a target on his back, you know what I mean? And it's up to the offensive line. He can't do it all by himself, you know what I mean? Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, man. But, you know, the whole state of running backs, man, you know, we talked about the Big 12 and, you know, it doesn't seem like, you know, a factor back. When I talk about factor back, Mary Hodge used to talk about them. The factor backs was like that. Those running backs, man, you know, it's like 20, 30 times, you know, like a Ricky Williams back in college. It's 20, 30 times you give them the rock and they tote that thing. I know Fournette is that guy. Henry's that guy too. But there's not that many of them, and I don't know. Is it because do you really think that there's because back in high school, the best athlete used to be the running back. No hand. It don't matter what team it was. The best athlete on the team used to be running back. Do you think that with the spread offenses and just because college football seemed so watered down that when you are the best athlete on the team, they're making you a quarterback, they're making you a wide receiver because of these type of offenses. Why do you think there's such a decline in that in that factor back? That if you're a top recruit, I remember DJ Williams was the top recruit in the country, and when he went to Miami, instead of making him a tailback, he was a linebacker. It seemed like they just diminished. That whole position has been diminished over years, man. Give me your thoughts, man.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think now, if you look at the league, they're using the two backs, right? So, in college, I mean, you can have a back like you said, Henry, Fournette. I think Dalvin Cook, if he stays healthy, they can do that. I think in college, but when they get to that next level, it's not going to. You're not going to have a back that's going to carry the ball 30, 25 to 30 times a game just because of the injury rate. And I think now in college, a player is coming into college, I think, trying to figure out what is the best position for them as far as going to that next level. You know what I mean?
Right.
So a lot of guys looking at running backs are not being taken as high. You know what I mean?
Right.
As they were before. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go play DB, or I'm gonna go play receiver or quarterback. Like you said, you get these quarterbacks who can run and throw. You know what I mean? They're not gonna be high draft picks, but somebody's gonna take them. You know what I mean? Look at Russell Wilson. So I think that has a big key in it now too. Is these kids want to go somewhere where they think they can go to the next level and play, so.
Yeah, well, Todd Gurley, man, has proven that, the running back is an important position because look at what St. Louis is doing right now, man. St. Louis has already turned around their whole season because of Todd Gurley. But are they really, do you really think like those Todd Gurleys are really like a dime a dozen, or it's just like what you said, that the best athletes are just not choosing to play running back because of, the pro level?
Well, like you said, you're going to have somebody like Gurley or Adrian Peterson come around every once in a while. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the key is they got to stay healthy. Adrian Peterson got hurt. Gurley, he's known to stay hurt, so he still has another half a season to go, and we'll see where he stands with that,
Yeah.
But like you said, as far as a dominant running back, I think we send them every 10 years now. You know what I mean? It's like Gurley, Adrian Peterson, Fournette. You know what I mean? It's rare. As
good as this man is, but you mentioned him earlier. As good as he is, I don't know about Dalvin Cook, man. I really don't know. He's a dynamic player, but he's like Warwick Dunn. I mean, he's bigger than Warwick Dunn, but he ain't no, every down back though.
He's 5'11". He's catching the ball out the backfield. I haven't seen Fournette catch a pass yet.
Right.
Have you?
No, I haven't seen him. No, he ain't.
Besides his quick screen.
Right.
Cook comes out the backfield and he runs, he catches the ball well out the backfield, which I think, look, to bring up this point, that would help Edgerrin, I think, go before Ricky Williams in the
Oh, absolutely.
Think about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He talked about he was an every down back. I think, Dalvin Cook can do that as long as he stays healthy. It's like he get hurt every game.
Right.
As long as he's healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But the thing about Dalvin Cook, I think he is he's like, you got to put him in the right system though, because I think if he's in a system where who he kind of remind me of is like he need to be in a system like Marshall Faulk,
yeah.
Like that running back where you putting him constantly in mismatch situations, against linebackers catching the ball out the backfield. But I think if you put him in a situation where you're handing him the ball, 20, 30 times a game, I don't know if Dalvin Cook can hold up. Just in college, I know he has some hamstring injuries, but he's still getting injured all the time. So,
yeah,
I don't know.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think, like I said, to the next level, they're not toting it that much. Even Gurley not carrying the ball 30 times.
Right.
He getting it, 16, 18, 20 times. He's
Right.
just making it happen, you know? But you think about it, like, who is getting it, you know what I mean? Who's toting it 20, 30 times?
Nah, I ain't. Well, Marshawn Lynch was doing that, but he ain't doing that. Peterson, they're trying to make him do that, but or Lacey. And no, actually, you're right, man. There ain't nobody really toting it 20 something times a game at all.
I mean, I just don't see it.
Yeah.
Because it's more of a passing league, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And besides, Henry, not Gurley, but what's it? Dalvin Cook and Fournette. And is there any other like running backs that could go in the first round next draft?
I don't think so. I mean,
no.
Only one I see is Henry. But you never know. You can get a sleeper here and there, get late first round.
Right.
But I don't know.
You can get like a Doug Martin type sleeper. Like nobody's seen that coming. Yeah. What'd you think about the pro running back situation, man? Are we in agreement like the factor back is dead?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. It's a two-back system. Man. Okay. Yeah, because right now in the NFL, I really cannot. I'm trying to think of 5 where you can call factor backs, and I can just think of 2, maybe 3. Right now, it's Todd Gurley, Marshawn Lynch if he's healthy, and maybe Adrian Peterson, and everybody else is you can substitute them.
You're right, exactly, man.
Hey, so you play fantasy football, right?
Right.
So, man, who you got on your team, man? Who are your running backs on your team?
Man, my running back, I got Adrian Peterson, but man, he's not doing too much for me. You know what I mean? And I have Duke Johnson.
Yeah.
He's hurt. So.
What's new?
And I have.
He came in the league hurt.
Yeah. So I'm not doing too well. My quarterback is Russell Wilson and. Got who else I have, but I'm not doing well. I got all the big names, I got Thomas, the receiver from Denver. Yeah. I got DeAndre Hopkins. He's helping me out, but
Yeah, man, I'm getting murdered this year, man. Personally, there's one player that's murdering me right now, and I started out the season like 4-0 or something like that. It's that damn Peyton Manning, man. Peyton Manning. I don't want to believe the hype. When the media jumps on something, because they tried to do that last year. I remember I fell for it last year when Tom Brady, they lost that game to the Chiefs, and then everybody and their mama came out, oh, Tom Brady's dead, he's gone, he's finished, blah, 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 he ain't there no more, whatever, man. But I don't know, it's kind of sad to me because he's a legend, man. He's a legend, and I just hate to see people go out like that, even though they're like 7-1. He's killing me. He's killing me personally because I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just him because how can you fall off like that, man? Like last year, he had a spectacular season. The year before, he set the all-time record. Man, is it that outdated offense, man? Because I really think it is that outdated offense that they're playing, and I still think that I don't know. I just think John Elway still thinks, this Shanahan, pass keeps getting, handed down, year after year. Because it's the same offense. You can't just plug and play running. That offense. If you don't have a top 5 running back or a top 10 running back, it ain't going. It ain't going to survive. What do you think?
I agree. I think personally he's just getting a little old. Like you say, those surgeries to his back probably affecting him too. They're not going deep as much. Every once in a while they'll throw it deep, but like you say, I don't know what they're missing. You know what I mean? I think they also need a good tight end and let the tight end get away.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, because I remember. You played in this in college. I played in a similar offense my first year in college, but Baron Collier was very similar to that because it's all zone stretch. what I don't even remember, what I don't understand is like this dude is 39 years old.